Well, hello there guys, Medieval Squirrel here with part 19 of my Wessex campaign for Thrones of Britannia. I'm going to pick things up where we left them in the last episode. We have cornered one of the armies of Mead, sorry about that, the cattle drivers with the Royal Hampshire Fried and the King's Army. That's what's going on up in the north. In Wales, we are about to take Gwyneth's last town. Breffo is Gwyneth's capital. And that means we'll have that. Now, we did actually achieve the long conquest victory in the last part. And we have been told that dire consequences will be coming for us. Now, we've already got the Mercian Fried heading this way towards Chippenham. And we've got another army being made in Guildford. And we don't really have a lot of income left, so we can't really do a lot else. What we can do though is just quickly take back these two towns, and that will secure what's left of the north. Now, after we've dealt with whatever invasion we have to deal with, probably from Mead as well as everyone else, I'm expecting it to be somewhere around here for us, because that's where our heartlands are. As soon as we've dealt with that, we're going to come back north again and take out Athrocha and take the two provinces, well, 2 and a bit provinces that we require. So, for the moment, we shall go into Lancaster and we shall have a little fight. Yeah, we'll go for dry. No harm in that, is there? Yeah, we'll just form up there. We want to kind of minimise our casualties here, because they have got another 2 armies, 2 20-stack armies lying around. So we may as well just wait for some reinforcements if they arrive. The enemy approaches. I seriously don't think they do. They're running away. We'll have our Huscarls soon. That will be nice. The scout horsemen over to this flank here. I mean, we could just hit all of their cavalry with ours, but is there really much point when we have a surplus of archers? Can now be 3. And 4. Right, so first group, second group, third, fourth. I mean, we've got the reinforcements, we may as well use them. I know this is a bit of an overkill situation here, but you know, we do have quite a few men. We outnumber them by almost 2,000. No, by about 2,000. So, without further ado, let's head forward. The enemy has decided to come forward a smidge. I'm not quite sure why. Okay, let's do this semi-traditionally. We've got pretty much no hope. Come out of that and into those horsemen. Out of there and into the horsemen. Alfred's entire flank is just sort of descending upon them. Bring those over there. Don't like trees. Where were you lot going? Alright, pull those archers back a smidge. And then all of this lot can descend upon the centre there, and we'll push out slightly with these spears. And let's swing those round. Those mailed Saxes are just going to devastate on that flank. Right, all of you just descend around here. Starting to rack up some kills already. Pull those horsey boys out. Right, fire upon those serf archers. Right, they can fire upon them. Archers have been decimated. Take out those javelins. Thanes can go over there. Alfred, let's pop a rally, pop a taunt, and metal. And you, Athelwold, can pop a rally down here as well. All of those can just pop around like that, and we'll start flanking on round with these guys as well. Where are you, Alfred? You can pop there, my friend. Where are... Well, those horsey boys are about to get roasted. Well, all of those sections there can do that, and you can all try and descend upon the general there, but chances are he's going to flee and run like a little girl. Pull out of that and into there. Yeah, I mean... Ooh. Enemy general is dead. That warband has been... What? Yeah, there's nobody left. And we're only doing this because we've got arrows, we may as well use a few of them, just show how good they are. End the battle. Huzzah! Decisive victory. I mean, we did outnumber them 2-1. Kind of. Lost 536 men. Huge numbers of kills with the spearmen and the swordsman there. 47 kills going to Alfred. We only killed 1,640 out of them. I mean, we could have killed more if we'd carried on shooting them, but It's fine. Okay, we have our town back.
Of course.
Enemy has been killed in battle. That will teach them, won't it? And it is fully repaired. Lovely. And let's have a little look, see if we can make friends with me. Well, actually, we want our town back before we make friends with me, but let's just go and have a look and see if it's a possibility at least.
Spit it out.
Excessive. Excessive. Okie dokie. If it's excessive, then might be worth considering it after we've taken our other town back. That will at least free up a couple of armies.
My reputation grows.
Troubling rumours. An independent merchant vessel brings disturbing news to the royal court. Hundreds of ships carrying thousands of men have been seen amassing in the harbours of our distant neighbours. These navies appear to be more than just a simple raiding force. They could even be building up for a full-blown invasion. Perhaps they have no interest in the Isles, but we should prepare for the worst. The resolution of this event will be seen in a later turn. Well, I think we all know where that's going. Poor harvest. A terrific malediction has swept across the farmlands of the Isles, blighting crops and destroying harvest. This is going to have a drastic effect on all nations, with many already dead from starvation and many more expected to perish. 4 turns of poor harvest, minus 10 supplies in foreign territory for all armies, minus 2 public order for all regions, and minus 5 supplies in own or allied territory all regions. And everyone's gonna get spendthrift. Great, more corruption. Right, in that case then I don't have much of a choice. Let's whack the tax level up a smidge. And Mercy and Fried is taking attrition. Great. Head down to Wilton. Risk of rebellion everywhere. Skills available: Alfric, Scribe, Bethoric, or Governor, go for Scribe. Otherworld, you are a Governor, go for Scribe. Ederic, Governor, go for Scribe. Wolfseca, Governor, go for Scribe. Now ideally, I'd like to get rid of that second army, but that's not going to happen. Well, that other army, sorry. We shall occupy. There's no point making the public order any worse than it already is. And let's see if we can get peace, but make them pay for it.
You're here now.
Peace, excessive, and we want payment.
Probably.
Cool. That solves our money problem, and with that we can whack that down again, because we're not hemorrhaging that much money anymore, and the Hampshire Fried can head back north, where we can... or should it?
The men are ready to serve. Battle awaits. My men.
Right, the King's army is coming south. We will go to there-ish, Winchester, and we'll have Wiltshire Fried come over to London. Most of the provinces up here have garrisons of some, well, the major provinces have garrisons, the south does not. And Hampshire Fried can move to... Have any of those? None of those have garrisons. I could reunite that whole province. Let's go to Cedretha, and Carlisle will soon have a garrison again. Rushcliffe Rebellion in Gwynedd and Cumberland. Gonna have to go to Cumberland, aren't we? That's a shame. And Gwynedd. We will be able to get that under control as soon as we have a Breffo. So let's save in case of a crash. And head in to take the fight to them. That will kick Gwynedd out of the way, and then we don't have to worry about them. Okay, let's see if we can get some rain. Like a bit of rain. Fuck all dear. It's quite a nice little town. If only we had some boats we could park them there. Right. Let's pull all of those spears back. Swords to the front, obviously. Archers behind the towers, we want to be able to fire over, and we'll keep our horsemen, although, yep, Thane horsemen, back a smidge just in case. I mean, we don't tend to use them in siege battles, but, you know, there's always the odd time. Okay, they are taking a smidge of damage. Move those up. The enemy, I don't think they do. Oh, it's a bit late to be using fire arrows now, isn't it? Get a bit closer, see if we can start taking out those archers. As soon as we get into close combat, we'll ace this, but whilst we're at range and they just keep shooting at us, we're a little bit stuck. Alright. Swords on that side, spears on this side. Oh, they're really not doing well at all. Fast forwardy, take out some of those archers. Well, it wasn't really ever not in our favour with the extra troops, but I take your point. And they're gone. Welsh archers, go. What are you lot doing? Stop standing around, you bunch of pansies, and get in the fight. Wow, those archers are still standing. I don't quite know how. Alright, the spears are up now. Our general be damned. There we go. Got a rally. They're going to start crumbling rather soon, I imagine. Get those spears over there. Those lot go that way. Start pushing through. It's rather nice actually, these sieges. I wouldn't say, well, sieges like this are easy. The sieges earlier on in the game where they actually had like larger garrisons or garrison armies in there, they weren't quite so easy, but they were always fun. How long before we take out that tower? Fire at the ones that are running. Oh, the poor lambs. I mean, look at them. They look utterly defeated, bless them. And the only way this could get any worse is if we all just, like, I don't know, turn around and fired at them in the back. No. Poor guys. Well, victory. No sense pushing any further. End that fight. Lost 207, killed 1049. High kills with the guys that went up first, 144, 158, 117 and 82. Quite a lot of kills with Athelweird and his second lot of swords up as well, 86 and 70 respectively. Even got some kills with the cavalry, who said they were useless in a siege. And a fair number of kills with the archers, but I think they were mainly deserters. Decisive victory again, haha. We are going to sack them and take the money, and then we're going to occupy. Gwynedd is ours. Let's repair that, repair that. Repair that, that looks good. Merchant, repair, it's got money. Church, repair, because it's public order. We're probably going to get some sort of rebellion here, but it doesn't matter because we've now got the main town. Our income has dropped substantially, but we've taken that town and it should hopefully start making us some money soon. And it's all we can do to break even at this point. Ooh, I have a visitor. My little cat's come in. Oh, she's gone again. Sorry about that. And ooh, I think that's where we're going to have to end this turn. Yeah, now we've got a pair of armies from Mead. Why have we got armies from Mead? What does she want? Minus loyalty, minus zeal, minus influence for Edric. Now I'll lower the influence. I've got like unlimited. Nobody has to do anything I don't want. I'm not quite sure why we have a Mead army here. Let's keep the Wiltshire Fried on this bridge, because if I'm defending a bridge, they're not going to be able to do it. The amount our income is dropping by has gone down again. Is there anywhere that is not being taxed? Is that not being taxed? No, it's just corruption. No, it is. That is not being taxed. Middlesex. Ooh, that corruption penalty at 88. Well, as long as it's providing a little bit of tax, that should be fine. We're now making money again, so that's good. That is making no money because the corruption is at 84. At 84, and we've got a moot hill. Oh, guys. Right, now that we are at least making a smidge of money, let's end the turn. That solves that. Oh, dire tidings. Grave news indeed, sire. Our scouts are reporting that massive navies are setting sail for Britannia. We must reinforce our borders and coastline before it is too late. The resolution of this event will be seen in a later turn. In other words, we're about to get invaded, and it's a good job I started moving armies around. Let's head towards here. If we can reinforce, let's say Warham. Because if I reinforce a town, it's just going to be the army, but a garrison and walls would be rather tasty. The Shadows of Death, no. Let's not have that. Let's have the... Tor C8 Freyd. Right, now let's see if that is the correct spelling of Dorset. Door.
All forces in good order.
Oh, colour me surprised. Let's go to Winchester, because as much as it's not got a garrison, well, it's got a smidge of a garrison. That and an extra 12 units should be able to hold off just about everything. They are really unhappy, but I can't do anything for them at the moment. Wiltshire Fried. Oh, I have to leave them there because of that Mead army. Can't risk it. And then you can come down to, say, Basingstoke. I mean, you're running. Just have to, keep running. Okay. Unless I brought this army south, and then I could move this lot and put them, I don't know, Ligrecester. Right, one more turn, then we're going to wrap up the part. Kind of just want to see now who's invading me and from where.
My reputation grows.
No, okay, we don't find out this turn. We have, however, got some positive traits. Herder, +1 replenishment. Fair-minded, +1 influence, +2 public order. and lavish for Athelmere. +2 governance and +2 influence. Lovely jubbly. And we will continue this next part then, guys. So I hope you've all enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really does help. Don't forget also to check out the videos shown here and here. And until next time, bye for now.